7A, which is already in evidence, Your Honor. And for the record, it's 2122 through 2140.
And see what the jury and judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man, I'm a victim too of domestic violence, and
Yes.
I know it's a fair fight. And see how many people believe or side with you.
That's your voice on that recording, right?
Yes, it is.
And you were speaking with Mr. Depp?
Yes.
And you said to Mr. Depp, quote, you can please tell people that it was a fair fight and see what the jury and the judge think. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them, Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp, a man, a victim too of domestic violence, end quote. That's what you said, right?
I was saying it to the man who beat me up, yes. I thought it was preposterous.
Fucking hell, dude.
And the man you beat up numerous times. Right, Ms. Heard?
I could never hurt Johnny.
You're here in this courtroom because Mr. Depp finally told the world that he is a victim of domestic violence.
Jesus.
I know that he is suing me, and has sued
Alexa?
other people,
Turn on the living room.
corporations that have said that as well.
Okay.
Alexa?
You didn't think he would tell the world.
Turn the living
that
room
he
lamp to
was
bright
domestic
pink.
violence, did you?
Alexa,
I
turn the living room lamp to
found
bright
it
pink.
hard to believe that he
Okay.
could or
Wait.
that he would do that, considering the relationship he and I had. I thought it would be crazy for him to do so, knowing what I know he lived through.
Or, as you said to him in that recording, who was going to believe that Johnny Depp, a man, is a victim of domestic violence,
Yeah.
right?
With all due respect, I wasn't saying it because he's a man. I was saying it because he was a man who beat me up for 5
That's
years.
bullshit. They should literally said a
Depp
man.
is your victim, isn't he?
And ma'am,
And once he left you, you continued to abuse him publicly by calling him an abuser, didn't you?
he is an abuser, and
Like, dude, she
you can look very
literally
stuff
said it
online and figure out
a
if
few
he's
seconds
online.
ago.
Let's look at some of that. Mr. Depp wears rings on every finger, doesn't he, Miss Heard?
Ooh,
That's
it's,
my experience.
I
yes.
knew
And they're not delicate rings, are they?
No.
I knew this was gonna come.
Every one of his fingers is adorned, your words, big, chunky rings. Isn't that right?
That's my experience of him.
And Mr. Depp is always wearing rings, right, Miss Heard?
That's my experience of him.
She's
You've
fucking
never
herself.
known him not to wear these rings.
That's my experience, is he normally wore rings, yes.
So Mr. Depp was wearing these big, chunky rings on every finger. Every incident of abuse you've described to this jury, right?
How did she not
I can't say
realize?
for certain it was in every single incident.
How did she
You've
not
never known
realize
him
that she
not to wear
fucked
rings,
herself
right?
over, dude?
In general, my experience with Johnny is that he wears rings almost all the time.
Ms. Heard, do you recall giving testimony in a deposition in this matter in January of this year?
I do.
Ooh, she
Can you
slammed.
please play
Guys,
from your deposition, day 2, 512, page 512, lines 11 through 15?
Fuck, that's a lot of pages, dude.
Jesus.
Like, imagine working through that shit.
You said he hit you and he was wearing rings, right, Ms. Heard? So he hit you with rings on every finger?
I don't know if I've ever known Johnny to not wear rings.
No.
Like,
Ms. Heard, you testified
I
to
kind
an
of
incident
think
in
that it
March
could be
of
fun,
2013
like
where
being a
Mr. Depp
lawyer,
hit
but
you in
like the
face
paperwork
multiple
is just
times.
something I couldn't
Recall
bear
that?
to do.
That's correct.
And you testified, quote, you don't know how many times he hit you in the face.
Let me turn off the fan.
That's correct.
I think it's kind of long.
So Mr. Depp hit you in the face multiple times while he was wearing rings on this occasion, correct?
Which occasion in March are you referencing? You weren't
The
specific.
testimony that you gave on day 15 of this trial, March of 2013.
The trial's
You
been
weren't
going
specific
on
as to
for
the day.
ages, dude.
There were several incidents.
The one where he hit you several times in the face.
Sorry, just so I understand better, there were several incidents in March. Which one are you asking me about?
the time that he hit you several times in the face wearing rings?
Well, he pretty
in
much
March
always.
of 2013.
Right. What are you asking me? I'm sorry.
He was wearing rings on that occasion?
I pretty much always knew him to wear rings.
Let's please pull up Defendant's Exhibit 170A,
Damn, I need you to do that. Damn,
which is already in
they
evidence, Your Honor.
prepared pretty well for this.
Yeah, they
At
did.
least the entrance or the intro.
You
But
testified
like, dude,
this
this,
is a picture
like,
you took after that
literally,
incident, right, Ms. Heard?
literally, dude.
Yes,
This whole
that
thing
was
is
one
giving me
that got
trust
me.
issues. Like, I swear to God.
No, I mean like.
And hit you in the face so many times
So
that
wait,
you don't remember. Isn't that correct?
That's correct.
And there's no injuries to your face in this picture, are there?
Not that this picture shows.
And there's no medical records reflecting that you sought treatment after this alleged incident either.
I did not seek medical treatment at this time.
So there's no medical records reflecting any injuries to your face after he hit you several times,
I did not need to go to the doctor at the time.
despite hitting you several times that you lost count with rings on on his fingers.
That's correct. I did not seek medical attention, other than my therapist.
Testified to another incident in March of 2013 where Mr. Depp hit you while he was wearing a lot of rings. Do you remember that testimony?
Yes, ma'am.
And you testified you felt like your lip went through your teeth and it got a little blood on the wall.
Yes, I remember that.
There isn't a picture of you
No.
with injuries after that alleged incident, is there?
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen one. I can't recall. There are a lot of pictures.
You didn't produce any photographs after that alleged incident, did you?
I don't know if I took one or if it's included. I'm not quite sure which ones.
You didn't show any pictures to this jury after describing that alleged incident, that your teeth, your lip went into your teeth. You don't remember that, right? You
I
didn't show
don't-
any pictures to this jury after describing that incident, right?
Jesus.
I don't believe I've seen that picture admitted.
It's so fucked, dude.
That'd be her
That
job.
picture doesn't exist.
I don't know which one you're talking about. We have pictures from March 2013, yes.
The only picture that you've produced and shown to this jury is the one that was just put up on the screen, where you said he hit you multiple times in the face, and you appeared to have what is a bruise on your arm, correct?
I believe this
Dude,
is the only
what the
picture
fuck
that's
is she
in
doing with her
evidence right
face?
now.
It's the only
Like,
picture you've shown
dude.
to this jury from March 2013, correct?
I believe so.
You testified about an incident in Russia on or about June 26, 2013. Do you remember that?
Yes, that's correct.
You testified that Mr. Depp, quote, whacked you in the face.
Cheers,
That's
X.
correct.
And you went to the bathroom after that, right?
I did.
And then, according to your testimony, when you came out of the bathroom, Jerry Judge, Mr. Depp's security guard, who's passed away, pointed out that your nose was bleeding, right?
He did that in the hallway.
And you said you hadn't known that your nose was bleeding until Jerry Judge pointed it out to you?
Yes, that's correct. I was unaware until he brought it out to me. I didn't see it when I was in the bathroom, but I wasn't looking.
So it's your testimony
That
you
sounds
went
like
into the
bullshit.
bathroom and didn't look in the mirror, which I assume was in the bathroom, to notice that your nose is bleeding?
That's not why I went into the bathroom. I went into the bathroom crying. I don't even know if I paid attention to the mirror. I certainly didn't enough to notice any blood.
And you didn't take any pictures of your bloody nose either, did you?
I did not.
The pictures were taken of you in Russia, though. Isn't that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We had a press or a dinner.
She's getting smoked pretty
Let's
hard.
please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 1248.
True.
Ms. Heard, this is a picture of you and Mr. Depp in Russia, correct?
That's correct.
Show me.
I'm going to move to admit.
All right, no objection. 1248 in evidence. You can publish.
This is not the hottest part.
And
She's
this is
gonna.
you and Mr. Depp in Russia for the Lone Ranger premiere, correct?
It was a dinner function.
Dude, this is like boring as
in
shit.
promotion of the movie. Wasn't the premiere, if I
Like,
recall.
not the whole trial, but like this
You
part.
don't have any visible injuries
Because
to your face,
she
do you?
only said like the same
you can
5
see.
words.
Oh.
Let's look at Plaintiff's Exhibit 1249.
Because she's using the magical hashtag ad quadruple quadrant concealer
This is a
bruise
picture
maker.
of you, isn't it right?
That's correct.
You can move to
Birmingham.
Admit Exhibit 1249.
All right, 1249 in
It's
evidence.
crazy.
This is also a picture from when you were in Russia for the Lone Ranger premiere, right?
That is correct.
You have no visible injuries to your face, do you?
None that you can see.
Dude, how is she not
Even though
ashamed
Mr.
of
Depp whacked you
herself?
in the face so hard that your nose bled
He did.
No swelling.
while
and-
wearing chunky big rings, right?
That's correct.
That's so fucking stupid, dude. Like, even if he only used half his strength, dude, with those rings he got, like, rip some skin fucking off,
You
dude.
also testify that Mr. Depp, again, whacked you in the face after the Met Gala in May of 2014, right?
That is correct.
You testified that you thought he hit you so hard.
I swear to God,
your
dude.
nose.
Like, after this shit, like,
That's
after
correct.
watching this shit,
You said your
I've
nose
developed
was, well,
trust issues,
swollen,
dude. I don't know if I can, like,
discolored.
ever
red.
trust anyone fully.
is correct.
Like, holy fucking
Picture
imagine.
that.
Like,
Testified
he
you
didn't
took a picture of
expect
your
it
face
either, I
after.
guess, right?
I did.
But you didn't show that picture to this jury, did you?
I would like to.
You didn't show it, did you?
That's not up to me.
You can't say that.
How is
I
it not up
understand
to
were
you?
under an obligation to produce all photographs after
It's
any
just
alleged
throw
incident
her
of
loads under the
violence,
bus.
right, Ms. Heard?
I produced everything.
You didn't produce any photographs after the Met Gala.
I produced everything.
You also understand that you're under an obligation to produce all medical records reflecting any injuries you allegedly sustained from Mr. Depp, correct?
That's correct.
And you
This shit
haven't
doesn't make
produced any
sense.
pictures or any medical records reflecting a broken nose after the Met Gala in May of 2014, have you?
I have given everything to my lawyers. Everything. I've turned over literally everything that I have.
Is it your testimony, Ms. Heard, that you sought medical
She's
treatment
literally
after Mr. Depp
throwing her
allegedly
lawyers
broke
under
your
the
nose
bus.
after the Met Gala?
Not after the Met Gala. I did not seek medical attention.
What is
no.
his defense?
You also attended an event after the Met Gala in May of 2014, didn't you?
She's getting
That is
emotional.
correct.
That's why she
You went
fucking
to
attacks her
the
judge,
All-Star
her
Comedy
defendants,
Troupe,
or
Don
whatever.
Rickles.
Lawyers,
correct.
that's the word.
That was the next night after the Met Gala.
That is correct.
And there were pictures of you taken at this event.
Yes.
Please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 1252.
Wait, chat. What does that do
This is
for
a
her?
picture of
if
you,
she
Ms.
keeps
Heard?
doing that.
Yes, it is.
At that event,
Yes, it is.
the night after the Met Gala,
Yes, it is.
the night after Mr. Depp allegedly broke your nose.
I'm not sure if it was broken, for the record, but yeah, you should see what it looked like underneath the makeup.
He whacked you so hard in the face that you thought you had broken your nose.
Exactly.
Dude, if you think your nose is broken, there's gotta be some swelling
What
and
is
shit.
this backtrack?
Photograph.
All right, 1252 in evidence.
Nah, mate. Mm-mm.
This is a picture of you, Mr. Depp, and Don Rickles, right?
That is correct.
Dude,
It's
Johnny
really
looked
caught in
so
the
young.
180p. Can we please
Let's
zoom
please
in?
pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 1253.
Can we zoom, sucker?
This is another picture from that evening, right, Ms. Heard?
Yes, it is.
Permission to admit Exhibit 1253 and publish it.
All right, so moved. 1253 in evidence.
nuggets.
Dud?
This is a picture of you and Mr. Depp at the event the night after Mr. Depp allegedly whacked you in the face so hard you thought he had broken your nose.
Yeah.
He did
Seems
whack me in the
logical.
face, and I did think it broke my nose.
And this is you the night after.
Yes, it is.
You guys, I believe her. She just healed
Let's
it.
please pull up Plaintiff's
That's
Exhibit
bullshit, bro.
1254.
Took a potion.
That is bullshit.
This is also a picture of you at the same event, correct, Ms. Heard?
That is correct.
Drink up X.
Move to admit Plaintiff's Exhibit 1254.
All right, 1254 in evidence. Published. Thank you.
Just to confirm now that the jury can see it, this is a picture of you at the same event, the night after Mr. Depp allegedly whacked you in the face so hard you thought he broke your nose.
This is a picture of me after he did whack me in the face.
The night after, right?
Yes, it is. I believe it was the night after,
Dude,
yes.
why is she trying to save face to the jury by looking at him while answering
Your
this
nose
question?
doesn't appear to be injured in any of these pictures, does it, Ms. Heard?
I'm wearing makeup.
Your nose doesn't appear to be injured in any of these pictures, does it, Ms. Heard?
You're supposed to?
I wear
I'm
makeup.
wearing makeup.
Dude.
And makeup covers up swelling, right?
Makeup will not cover up swelling. I swell though.
swelling?
Ice.
Ice reduces swelling.
Yeah,
Normally the swelling
temporarily.
after that kind of injury is not as bad as you might imagine, and for me, it wasn't that bad.
That is just
I have
not
a picture
true.
of it underneath the makeup.
What?
That's how I know how to reference it.
Yeah, that's
Picture
some
you haven't
bullshit.
produced or shown
I
to
did.
this jury, right?
Don't
Mr.
they like have a doctor who can
I've
like
produced everything.
deny or
But you
confirm?
haven't shown it to this jury.
I would very much like to. It's not my job.
Madam, may we approach?
Yes, that's fine.
Are they gonna treat the witness as whatever the fuck? Guys, I think you should talk about the ice that have you guys ever seen
Dude,
what's
Ember
it again?
needs to realize that this shit
I
isn't
think
working
it's
right.
Jackie Chan, or it's a Karate Kid, and that is little ice blocks or whatever, and they put it on fire, and it ends the heals. It's a real thing. Boom, ends the heal.
Yeah, true.
Boom, you lose an arm, put it back on. Boom, easy. The actual
Yeah.
Jackie Chan. So
Kind of like a Stimpig and
So?
Fallout. That's like
yeah, Karate
how
Kid.
it
Have you
works.
seen the movie before?
Yeah.
They have little blocks of ice. I'm not kidding you. I'll show you. Oh, what is this? Show me.
Fucking stupid. That
Ah. Was this submitted to evidence or not?
dude, is he doing cupping?
Holy.
I don't think that's how cupping works, right?
In terms of legal stuff, though, is this a strategy that people do sometimes? They say, "Oh, I was not advised to." Oh, my lawyers told me not to. I think it's throwing them under the bus. Does
Yeah,
that help
yeah,
at all?
that's what I'm
Even a
thinking
little
too.
bit?
That's what I'm thinking too.
Any lawyers in chat? See? Healed. Boom.
Smart.
Talking about political, economic states of the world. I don't really give a shit. What? Is that a meme? That I didn't. Guys, I don't get it. Is that a meme I didn't catch? Oh, it's a meme. Okay. Show me. Guys, what?
And I look, and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age, and they're just kind of look what mom selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, like when you talk about
Dude.
like political and economic status,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That motherfucker is cringe, dude.
Jesus. Okay, that yes, that did. That was just pretty physically painful. It's not really funny. It's just kind of.
Just painful. Yeah, yeah, cringe. That's exactly what I said. That is literally exactly what I said.
This guy is cooked up. Okay. Chat. What would they approach in that timing? What do you think they're asking the judge? Is it because they're not getting answers from the they're not getting the
What's
answers
me?
that they want from the witness? The witness is just kind of trolling. So what happens if the witness keeps trolling like that? 'Cause, I mean, she literally is trolling.
Trolling.
Guys, the answer she's giving and the rhetoric she's using is actually trolling. How long can you make her troll for? I was told not to. Oh, you have evidence of your injuries. Oh, I was told not to submit them. I mean, why would your lawyers think you shouldn't submit a picture of your injuries? How could that possibly hurt your case in any way, shape, or form? if you have injuries
Dude, I'm
that are
just
visible,
fucking posting
that you were
TikTok
hit
right now.
with physical force, with rings, literally metal objects hitting your fragile skin.
Johnny for the win, exactly. That's
Why
what I'm
do you
saying,
think
dude.
that
That's
could
what I'm
ever hurt your
saying.
case?
Like,
There's only one
literally,
reason
dude.
for that. One, it doesn't exist. Two, it's dog
I'm-
shit.
I'm uploading the
What
TikTok video
other
right now.
possible reason could there be behind this? They can literally redact the background.
There we go. TikTok, yeah, dude. I'm uploading a video of my car because it's.
Ms. Heard,
it's
you
dope.
testified that in January of 2015, there was an incident in Tokyo before Mr. Depp's Mordecai, the film Mordecai's premiere. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Here it comes.
And you told this jury that on this occasion, Mr. Depp was kneeling on your back.
That's correct. In the closet.
And you also told this jury that you wore a backless dress to the Mordecai premiere that very same night.
I did.
And you
Saw it on
testified that
Insta.
you
Yeah,
were
dude, that's exactly the same
checking
video.
for bruises in the car on
That's
the
the
way
same.
back, on the way to the event to make sure that there were, quote, no visible marks, right?
I was checking on
It's a
my
good vid, right?
phone,
It's fucking old, like 2 months or
after the
something, but
event
it's
to
still
see-
it's a
to
dope
make sure
vid.
that nothing,
After the event.
they couldn't see anything.
Your testimony was that you were checking in the car on the way to the event to make sure that there were no marks on your back.
Perhaps I misspoke or I misunderstood. It was on the way back from it was after I was concerned. After, concerned that there would be marks in any photographs since we were being photographed at Johnny's press event.
And you didn't show this jury a picture of you in that backless dress, though, did you?
What, she's going to throw Loris into the bus again?
I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry.
You didn't show this jury a picture of you at the Mordecai premiere wearing a backless dress, did you?
I haven't had the opportunity to.
Okay.
I assume you have it.
That's what I'm
do.
saying. That's
let's
what I'm
please pull up
saying.
Plaintiff's Exhibit
Oh,
1256.
Oh, I mean, of course it does.
Literally, dude. I fucking predicted it.
This is a picture of you and Mr. Depp, or the back of you,
Posted
at
the
the
vid, mate.
Mordecai premiere in Tokyo, correct, Ms. Heard?
That is correct.
Your Honor, I
This Imagine thing is more fun than
published
serious.
this picture.
Yeah, I saw the best dolls, mate. I saw them. But I do have to say, this shit is giving me trust issues. Like, if I get into a relationship, dude, how the fuck am I going to, like, trust
This
anyone?
is you in the backless dress at the Mordecai premiere in Tokyo, right?
That is correct.
And you would agree that there are no bruises or visible marks
What is that?
on your back in this picture.
It's a tattoo, dude.
No, not that I could see.
Is that tattoo?
Yeah,
Tattoo?
it's a tattoo.
I'll show you one
Holy
other photo.
fuck, dude.
If we could please have Plaintiff's Exhibit 1257.
I thought my eyes are bad.
This is a front angle picture of you and Mr. Depp at that premiere, correct?
That is correct.
Move to admit Plaintiff's Exhibit 1257.
All right, 1257.
No objections, okay. I mean, I'm just say Johnny looks beaten up here.
I'll show you one more picture. Plaintiff's
Yeah,
Exhibit
he does.
Well, maybe
1258.
it's his character or whatever.
Oh no, but he does.
And again, Ms. Heard, this is you and Mr. Depp at the Mordecai premiere.
Yes, it is.
Move to admit Plaintiff's
Feel will
Exhibit
looking crazy. I
1258.
know, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying.
1258 in evidence. Published.
Like, it's actually scary, dude. It's
And that's the
actually
backless
fucking
dress,
scary.
right, Ms. Heard?
That is correct.
You also told this jury about an incident in Australia in March of 2015.
Yes, that's correct.
You testified that after this alleged incident,
Crazy,
you
dude.
had cuts on your forearms, right?
Yes, that's true.
And you testified that you had cuts on the bottoms of your feet as well.
Yes, that's true.
And you testified that you had a bruise across your jaw from when Mr. Depp, quote, clocked you in the face, end quote.
I remember that.
That's true.
You said that.
You didn't take any pictures of these injuries while you were in Australia, did you?
I don't think I took any pictures.
No pictures.
You just took 2 pictures of Mr. Depp's writing on a mirror. Isn't that right?
I believe so, yes.
Dude, why do you
So you
do
had your
that?
phone
Like,
on you, right?
if you take a
At
pic
some
of the
point I did have
writing
my
on
phone.
the
And your
mirror,
iPad?
then you obviously
my
want to
iPad,
do
I
something with it. So why the
Testified
fuck
that
wouldn't
you
you
were also
take a
raped
pic
with
of
a
your
liquor bottle in
injuries?
Australia,
That's
right,
like the
Ms. Heard?
most brain dead shit I've heard.
Yes.
You testified you bled from your vagina as a result of that sexual assault.
Yes.
There aren't any medical records reflecting that you sought medical treatment for any of these injuries, are there?
I did not seek medical treatment after Australia, no.
Not for the rape?
No, I did not want to tell anyone.
Not for the cuts?
No,
Not for the injuries to your face?
I did not.
If there would be actually cuts, then there's like a high probability of being glass in
You
there.
also told the jury about an incident
So we
on
definitely
December
go to the
15th,
fucking doctor, dude.
2015, right?
Where? I'm sorry.
December 15th, 2015.
Yes, that's correct.
You told this jury that after this incident, you had a broken nose.
It certainly felt like it.
Oh, come
Those
on.
answers from Emma are dumb, dude. They're dumb as hell, like for real.
Sir, do you recall giving testimony on day 16?
Like it doesn't make sense
This
at all.
trial.
It's just, it's not even like a straight combination of stuff.
Why play up to
It's
the
just
jury?
individual
that it's
dumb
broken
stuff.
You
and-
Yes,
under
I do.
oath, right?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Dude, that one NPC in the back, she looks like a fucking Karen.
If you're gonna get
Like,
a big
dude.
dramatic performance on the broken nose, whatever,
Literally look
and
at her.
you're asked about it again, backwards.
All right.
I mean, there's like this clapped out hairline.
What is this?
Holy fuck.
Just ask her to show her arms. Jesus Christ, lady. Jesus Christ.
Relax, X. Holy fuck. For real, I think Amber
Guys,
knows that
I've-
she's
I've
gonna
had,
lose.
Viking rock
Dude,
cuts
actually,
on my
there
arms.
could be like,
Even the
there
slimmest
could be a
fucking
possibility.
cuts on your arms. These scars
Like, I
are
don't see a
important.
way for winning the.
Yes, ma'am.
You keep marks.
Yes, please.
Your arms like this and over here, they scar like garbage.
Yeah, they do.
Like if she has cuts, it'll show, dude.
If I can please direct your attention, Ms. Heard, to page of day 16.
There's, like, no way she's gonna win. Yeah,
4593,
exactly.
The jury trial
Like, if she actually
transcript.
wins, we gotta burn down the courthouse, dude.
Oh, but she has the makeup thing, the hashtag ad.
What?
Bungee gum.
10 subs. Holy fuck. I wish. I can only dream of. Dude, I didn't listen. What are they searching for?
Lines 8 through 13.
On which page? I'm sorry.
4593.
Dude, the auto translate
Yeah.
is so shit. Like, they literally say
Starting on line
4593 and it says like
I probably
553.
had a concussion
Yeah.
and certainly thought, excuse me, start that, start over. I thought I probably had a concussion and certainly that I had a broken nose. There was blood everywhere, blood all over the pillows.
I'm looking for
My
Happy
head was
Meal
bleeding from the ripped out hair, chunks of hair
Like
on the
those
floor,
huge
all
fucking
over the place,
coupon
actually.
pages
The
you get from
lines.
McDonald's, dude.
9. That I had a broken nose.
Medical records.
Where you like wanna rip
Recall
out
giving that
one of them,
testimony,
you
sir?
actually like rip apart another one, dude.
You had a broken nose, right?
That's absolutely what I thought.
And you told this jury that you had 2 black eyes after this incident, right?
2 black eyes.
I did have 2 black eyes after that incident.
And you testified that you also had a busted lip from when Mr. Depp punched you.
Stop, chat, stop.
That is correct. From December, yes, that's correct.
You testified that the lip
Oh my
wound kept
God.
reopening when you
Dude.
moved your mouth.
Did you see that?
That's correct.
You also testified that you had bruising on your temple
That's correct.
and bruising on your chin.
Correct.
You also testified that your head was bleeding from where Mr. Depp ripped chunks of your hair out.
Remember, yes.
And that you had, quote, gross, pussy, and, quote, bruising around your temple.
In my scalp, yeah.
Now, for this incident, you did take pictures.
That's correct.
And we will look at some of
Damn,
those in a
finally.
minute. But I first want to talk to you about your appearance on the James Corden
Huh?
show.
Sure. Can I close this?
Sure.
I thought the temples were right here.
You appeared on the James Corden show.
Dude,
the
I
day
thought
after
so
this
too.
alleged
I thought
incident, right?
temples don't have
I
scalp.
did.
And that was December 16th.
Well, maybe you
2015?
still call it scalp because
Yes,
technically
that's correct.
you're able to grow hair if your
Let's
hairline
please
isn't
pull
clipped.
up a clip of your appearance from that evening. If we could, Plaintiff's Exhibit 35.
It's just
And
skin,
for the
no?
record, we will only be playing a portion of this, so we will call it Plaintiff's Exhibit 35A.
All right, any objection? Or 35A in evidence.
I guess.
You know, in Texas, riding horses and,
Oh, really?
you know,
Not a
shooting-
big ballet community out there in Texas.
not so much. Shooting guns, yes, but ballet, no. So I wanted to train for it, and there were some ballet sequences that we wanted to have the option to incorporate into the movie. So I trained forever, and I have 2 left feet. I'm the most klutzy person in the world, and I have no grace. So I knew.
Your Honor, I'm so sorry, but it's not published to the jury. We may have it please published.
Okay.
Apologies. If we can please start that over.
Start it over, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. I thought it was
James
like
Corden
kind of a radio
Riding
show that.
horses and,
Oh, really?
you know,
Not a
shooting-
big ballet community out there in Texas.
no.
Why the
not so
fuck
much.
does that
Shooting
dude
guns,
sound
yes,
like
but
Gordon
ballet,
Ramsay?
no. So I wanted to train for it, and there were some ballet sequences that we
you
wanted to
Andy.
have the option to incorporate into the movie. So I trained forever.
That dude sounded
and
like
I
Gordon
have
Ramsay
2
did.
left feet. I'm the most klutzy person in the world, and I have no grace. So I knew I had to train for it, and what
Pathetic
they don't
person
tell you,
that fits.
I crammed about 3
How's that
months of
funny?
solid training in, and I'm kind of like working my way up from the floor and learning the technical aspect of ballet, and I've got these dances down technically perfectly. I'm learning all of the movements, but the last thing we get to
Which
are the
movie?
hands.
I know about
And I
Aquaman,
haven't
but I
yet
don't know
got to that
which
point,
one
but
this is
everything else
about.
is working, and I'm acting it up on my face, and I'm selling the ballet, and I think I'm doing really good.
Yeah, but
at
I don't think
point,
this is about
kinda
Aquaman.
nailing it. And
Is
so
it?
I send videos and images to my friends to like get encouragement, look for their support, and everyone shoots back, "What's with the claw hand?" And I look and I realize like all that stress and fear of performing and doing this thing, it just
Oh
kind
my
of like
God, it's boring.
funneled out through the one thing that I hadn't yet like
What were your
mastered.
hands doing?
So I'd be doing this amazing, you know, I'd be doing like a jump with a back bend, and you can see this like graceful falling, and my hands are like. And my face though is like I've got that you saw in the clip, like this beautiful 1920s, you know, stage makeup on, and like flower crowns and all this stuff.
Yo,
And then my
dude,
hand-
thank you
and
for
my
the follow.
face,
Appreciate
and
it.
then my
I don't
hand.
even know how to pronounce your name, mate.
VLC.
Saladma?
That was you on the James Corden show on December 16th,
Salat
2015.
Timer?
Right, misheard?
That was.
Dude, please help me
Please pull
out.
up Plaintiff's Exhibit 98.
VLC's bussin'.
But thank you for the wait. There was no alert, was
There are
there?
pictures of you on the James Corden show on
Why was there
December
no
16th,
alert?
2015, right, misheard?
They look like freeze frames, like screen grabs.
There it is. Whatever.
They're not like a. It's not like a
That was
photo
fucking
shoot.
delayed. Holy shit.
But on the James Corden show, correct?
From that appearance, yes.
Move to admit.
She played in
and
Justice League and
publish
Zombieland
Plaintiff's
too.
Exhibit 98.
Zombieland, dude. I watched it. I
It's pretty
didn't
much- you could-
remember
microphone
seeing her.
and turn
Fuck
it on
me.
for you, so Judy and I are having trouble hearing you.
Yeah, but Justice League, okay.
All right, thank you. All right, 98 in evidence. Thank you.
What is that?
Whatever. Yeah, I remember
That's a
seeing
photo
her
of
in
you
Zombieland.
Opening your mouth on the right, right?
That's correct.
And again, a larger view of the same photo on the bottom
Okay.
That's correct.
with a split lip.
You've seen pictures of it without makeup. Yes,
So you had a split lip when you
I
were
sure
moving
did.
your mouth that way
I sure did.
in those photographs.
Absolutely.
That would bleed. That would bleed. It would bleed, literally.
Yeah.
As a
You
fellow
did
lip
take pictures
biter,
of your
Yeah.
I'll
lip
tell you.
injuries on,
You
after
do that,
December
it bleeds.
15th, correct? And you showed those to the jury?
I mean, yeah.
I sure did, yes.
Let's please pull up Defendant's Exhibit 516, which is already in evidence.
Depending on how far it healed though. Like,
Have a mouth
that's
lips.
kind of.
Sometimes if I'm kissing a girl, yeah,
I guess
I'll
this
find
is
her
like
sometimes,
kind of
but not
believable, but like the rest wasn't.
You
So, you
testified
know.
that this is a picture of you after the incident on December 15th, 2015, right?
It was.
She's like different.
And if we could also
She's
please
like
pull
a
up
different
Defendant's
person.
Exhibit 517, which is also in evidence.
What is she showing?
That
There's
looks-
oh
that,
lip.
that doesn't even look real, I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is also a picture
Well,
of
like,
you
honestly,
after
this
the
looks
shooting on
Photoshopped,
December
like,
15th,
honestly.
2015.
I want to be rude. This doesn't look real.
That's correct.
Because it, like, it's like
Please
so
pull up Plaintiff's
bright.
Exhibit 409, which is already in evidence.
It's so bright.
It could be angry, but from that and the other angle, it doesn't match up. Is she crying?
These pictures ended up in People magazine in June of 2016.
Imagine just waiting for 30
Isn't that right,
minutes till
Mr.?
Amber finished
That's
talking
correct.
shit. I know, alright.
You gave these pictures to People magazine after you publicly accused Mr. Depp of domestic abuse, didn't you?
I didn't personally know.
This was you protecting Mr. Depp after you got the restraining order
Play
against
some
him,
Overwatch 2 on
isn't it?
mobile.
No, this is him calling me a liar and me forcing to prove
What?
it. As I mentioned to you earlier.
I told
Overwatch
So
2
you
on
did
mobile?
give these pictures to People
Hold
magazine.
the fuck.
No, I gave these pictures actually to my lawyers and my representatives at the time.
So it's your testimony, Ms. Heard,
So
that
they-
your lawyers and representatives gave these pictures
They broke
of their
attorney
client
privilege.
to People magazine in the middle of a contentious divorce?
I certainly did not personally give it, no.
Oh.
That okay? Stop.
She's
So
fucking
why
them
didn't
up
she
You
sue them?
have a
badly.
medical record from after the December 15th, 2015 incident, don't you?
A partial one, yes.
You went to see Dr. Kipper's office a couple days later.
That's right. He wasn't in the office.
Can we please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 47, which is already in evidence?
Jesus, dude. Somebody needs to slip her a paper or something. They for the
This
lawyers.
is your medical record for December 17th, 2015, isn't it,
Sign
sir?
here.
She's just throwing.
There's nothing signed.
That's correct.
And this record doesn't document any physical injuries on you, does it?
A headache.
I don't think so, no.
It's actually cool that they have these sign here thing though, because we don't have
I
that.
didn't speak to Kipper that day. And
But you
I
went
didn't.
to Dr. Kipper's
It's
office.
a
and-
20-year-old
headache.
English
I
speaking
went to Dr.
Caucasian
Kipper
female.
went to Dr. Kipper's office for a concussion check.
Right, okay. And this medical record is from that visit, correct?
Partially, yes.
Scroll down, please, if you could.
Damn. Okay.
Mm. They
Holy
didn't black it out
Signature,
because like there's a
Kipper,
signature on the bottom.
Down below, this is
Bottom.
the entirety of the medical record, right, Ms. Heard?
Yes, what I meant by partial is I didn't talk about what happened to me. I didn't get into my injuries. I
That doesn't
didn't
matter.
Get into what happened or ask for anything.
Still,
other
dude,
than
a
should
good
I get
a
some
good
sort of
doc should see
stand-up.
that.
But this record doesn't document any
That's
physical
irrelevant.
injuries on you,
Yeah.
does it?
Stop the cap exactly.
I'd have to
Like a
read it
good
full, but
doctor
I
would
don't
see
know.
that, dude.
Well, let's do that.
I'm sure.
Could you please go.
Like I'm no doctor, but I'm sure.
Well, under skin, on the second page, it reads intact, normal color, moisture, hair distribution, texture, turgor,
Moisture.
no signs of, oh, this is gonna be hard, cyanosis, mottling, jaundice.
It also says I'm a well-nourished male.
Isn't it cyanosis?
Right. I have no idea what that means.
I think this medical record's missing a lot of things.
Yeah. It doesn't document any physical injuries.
Doesn't seem to be documenting anything.
Probably because there was nothing to document, right, Ms. Heard?
Mm.
I disagree with you on that.
We'll disagree with the doctor, but it's the.
You don't have any medical records reflecting that you broke your nose.
Dude,
during
that's
your
literally the
relationship
third
with
water
Mr.
bottle I
Depp,
killed
do you?
like in the past 2 hours.
I saw
It's
an
warm
ENT
up here.
after my relationship.
Big
ended.
club, man. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sorry if you're my fan, but it's just
And you saw an ENT.
I can't
your
turn it off,
testimony
it's
under
way
oath
too
that you saw
warm.
an ENT
Sorry, it's
for
fine.
broken noses that you sustained as a result of Mr. Depp.
No, but the ENT told me I sustained
Objection.
multiple fractures.
No, I'm going to move to strike.
I'll
Honor.
sustain the objection. I'll move the strike.
Nah, it doesn't
So
matter
again,
though.
just
She's
to
cheating now. That's
Find
cheating.
my question. There's no
That is
medical
literally
records
cheating.
reflecting that you broke your nose during your relationship with Mr. Depp. Is there, Ms. Heard?
I don't know what made it in evidence, but I do know that I documented that visit and that
Mhm.
everything was given to my attorneys.
Ms.
Nice.
Heard, you never went to see any doctor or surgeon.
As long as nobody pees in your
to
tank.
treat
No,
a
I
broken nose
actually
during
turned
the
down the
relationship
filter
with
to
Mr.
like
Depp.
10%
Yes or
so
no?
it doesn't
I
annoy you
never
in
sought
stream.
treatment for broken nose while I was with
Because I
John.
haven't filled it up with water yet,
Or
because I'm a
after
lazy
you were
fuck.
with Mr. Depp, as a result of any injuries you sustained as a result of Mr. Depp.
Afterwards, yes, I did.
And you didn't produce those medical records in this case.
I'm gonna object, Your Honor. She did.
I did.
I don't know.
They have not been produced, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
they not only
All right,
been
if you would
produced,
come approach.
Lady, either you do your homework or you don't. If you don't have the fucking file, then put that bitch ass in or Discovery or some shit. What is all there?
Dude, what the fuck's going on? Like, a lot of people are just walking in the way and shit. Dude. Don't tell me this is like another fucking
This-
15-minute pause. I'm sick of that.
Interesting. Just to waste time. No,
By the way, chat,
if
the moss
jury
wall
goes
you
to
can
the
see in the
board,
background
and there's
of
some sort like weird sign language that are stopped
of
throwing,
X, right? That's like the
'cause she's
same
going
kind of
fucking
wall I
hardcore,
want
dude.
behind me.
They're laughing. Dude, they're laughing. Come on.
You don't have any medical records reflecting that you were...
Hey, wir gestalten das digitale Banking der Zukunft. Machst du mit? Hier bist du nicht nur Talent, sondern Zukunftsmacherin. Arbeite auf Augenhöhe mit IT-Experten.
I don't think I have my prime.
Jobticket, flexible Arbeitszeiten, Azubi-Events.
I don't think I have my prime.
Gibt's natürlich dazu. Bewirb dich jetzt für unser duales Studium
I don't
Wirtschaftsinformatik.
want to though.
Mach es möglich.
No.
Mit Finanzinformatik.
No.
as a result
There
of
we
any
go.
injuries you sustained with Mr. Depp.
Not about any injury I had from Johnny, no.
Dude, let me actually
You don't
check if I
have
have my
any medical
prime. I don't think I have it.
records that required any reconstruction
Because I'm pretty sure I
during your
gave it away like
relationship with Mr. Depp.
last week.
I never
But we can
required
check.
reconstructive work. So there would be no
June
records.
8th. So yeah, I did use it last week.
What you do have, Miss Heard, are pictures of Mr. Depp sleeping, though, right? The jury saw a lot of those.
Fucking creep.
Yes.
Miss Heard, let's take a look at Defendant's Exhibit 1090, which is already in evidence.
Where is this going? Where is she going with this? Wait a minute.
Dude, she's a fucking creep.
No, not the ice cream. Come
You
on.
took this photograph, right, Miss Heard?
The ice
That's
cream.
Oh, okay.
And you testified
the
that
fuck?
this was taken in Tokyo in July of 2013, correct?
Yes.
My
So you
man's
decided
just
to take a
sleeping
picture
in
of
the
Mr. Depp
fucking
asleep on
wardrobe.
the floor?
He was passed out.
That's a
And I
yes.
took a picture of him because he wouldn't remember. He claimed he didn't pass out that way. And sometimes security would carry him like a baby into bed, get him changed, and he would be none the wiser.
Dude, this
So
court
I
case
started
is
taking
probably
pictures
going
of it
on
so
for
that
like
he knew
at least
that it was real,
a month.
that it had gotten this bad.
Like one more month.
Let's take a
I don't
look at
think it's going to be
Defendant's
over
Exhibit
soon.
1091,
Even though
which
like
is
Amber
already
messes
in
up more and
evidence.
more, I don't
Anybody
think
asked
it's
about
going
that?
to be over soon.
You took this picture as well.
And he's asleep. Like, hello?
This is the picture that was taken in the Bahamas, right?
It's one of them, yes.
And this is a picture of Mr. Depp taking
Bro,
a nap on his tropical
He's
island.
chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
I believe he was on the nod, but as he would say.
Sleeping on the nod on his island.
They're very different, in my opinion. And
Okay.
yes, he is on the island.
On vacation.
Oh, you're not allowed?
We were on vacation, yes.
Yeah, like, exactly.
So let's
Since
take a
when
look
are
at
you like
Defendant's
not allowed to
Exhibit
fucking sleep on
1092, which is
vacation?
also in evidence.
That's
You
weird.
also took this picture, right, Miss Heard?
That's correct. I did.
And this is another picture of Mr. Depp asleep in a chair.
No, he was
Like the
nodding
small little
off.
palm tree in his head.
Sleep is different when you're
He
nodding
smoked
off.
some good stuff and is chilling.
You're
Yeah,
high on
exactly.
drugs, didn't even feel the cigarette in his hand that had, been burning on his leg. It was cause for alarm for me, naturally, because I cared about him.
Ah, yeah, that's cost for alarm,
Is
so
your
you
testimony
took a
under
pic
oath that
instead of
Mr.
like
Depp is holding
taking
a
the cigarette, right?
in this picture?
He had been.
Let me guess, no
You
cigarette.
really like taking pictures of Mr. Depp while he's sleeping, don't you?
I hated it. I hated it.
Let's look at Defendant's Exhibit 1094, which is also in evidence. this picture of Mr. Depp as well.
Dude,
didn't
my
you?
man is passed out.
You decided to take a picture of Mr. Depp asleep with ice cream spilled all over him, right?
He was nodding off, and I was worried about how bad the medications and the medication change and the drug usage had gotten, where he wouldn't even feel ice cream or a lit cigarette.
XQC the goat, I
And
know,
it
right?
scared me.
So you
Really
took a
Fucking love
picture
him,
of it.
dude.
Yes, I wanted him to get help, and Johnny's surrounded by enablers who clean up after him. and
Objection,
protect
Your
him.
Honor, I'm going to move to strike everything after yes, that she took this picture.
Still responsive, Your
The question was, did you take this picture?
True.
All right, I'll sustain the objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
More cheating.
This isn't a very flattering picture of Mr. Depp, is it?
No, it's not.
You wouldn't agree.
She knows what she's
that this
doing.
is-
She knows what she's
or
doing.
You would agree with me
She's
that this is an
spamming
embarrassing
info.
scene, right?
Pass the fucking answer. For the
Yeah.
jury to, for
Yes,
the jury to hear.
I think it's a part of getting help, is looking at it.
She's doing
Are
it
you a
again.
But you sent this picture to one of your friends.
Are you a
didn't
professional?
I don't recall.
If we could please pull up Defendant's Exhibit 252.
Please tell me it's like WhatsApp screenshots, please.
We'll only be looking at the portion of this document. So if we could please
Aw.
call it Defendant's Exhibit 252A.
528.
And for ease, we've gone ahead and redacted it.
Jesus. I would not get.
Yes, I was asking for support. That's correct.
Just
We
no
don't
question
see.
yet, Ms.
We
Heard.
can't
So
see.
directing your attention, I'm going to move to admit Exhibit 252A.
Any objection? Any objection, Ms. Frederick? Could you turn your microphone again? Thank you.
I need to see it first, because I
Okay.
don't know what they redacted.
252.
We redacted the identifiers and anything that's not misheard,
Up or down?
I bet
text
Johnny's
messages.
playing some Tetris or Uno online.
consistent with hearsay.
Yeah, dude, that would be like funny as shit, but I don't think he
not
would
want to
risk
get into
his
an argument with this
risk his
lady
stuff
over
like
there.
that. Even though it would be funny as shit.
White flag, yeah.
Like, just imagine, dude, you see this court thing, right? And you just like watch it and follow it and whatever, dude. You just watch it, right? And then you just hear like,
Maybe we approach.
Okay.
oh fuck, I turned off the sound. That kind of sucked ass. I want to.
And They asked to approach and she gets there first, and I would.
I forgot that
if I was
sound
rolling
turned
hard
off.
and I had the upper hand the whole time, I would definitely want to get there first. You kidding me?
Hold on, let's redo it, okay? Let's redo it.
Fucking cheaters.
So just imagine he's
Guys, I
sitting
don't like
there,
this.
okay?
I don't like that.
He's sitting there.
Guys, I think what I learned from these trials a little bit, okay, is that
For
you can
Plicky-Tick-Toesy.
strike the record, you can strike paper,
Yeah.
and you can black out and redact information on papers. What you cannot redact, though, is human mind. So whenever they say something, it impacts the jury in a pretty significant way that is not negligible. And if they alter their mindset or their perspective on things with information they're just spamming in when they know they shouldn't be doing it, that's just
That's true.
cheating.
Yeah, it is.
That is literally just cheating because that evidence shouldn't be admissible. And the
Dude,
reality
it's
is, it's
it's
not, so it's
basically
like,
dude,
people that are
it's
listening to the
basically
jury,
like a
they still
fucking
hear it.
name but in Call of
I
Duty.
understand that they can say, yeah, okay. I have
Cause
to
like you
remember-
used it,
but
it's
guys, that's
there's like no going back, man.
Guys, it's like if I brought you on a blind date with a girl, okay, and I de-blind you for a second, and she's
Yeah.
ugly. She's like an ogre.
Yeah,
okay?
then you don't
I'm
want
like,
to keep
"Dude,
going. Yeah.
Motion to strike the record. Strike it. Oh, boom. Yeah, I'm good. Remember, she is very nice. She is very hot. What are you thinking? Jesus Christ, it's an ogre. It's a
Yeah,
giant
exactly,
orc. It's a
exactly.
big-ass orc.
Literally.
It's an orc from fucking Lord of the Rings. It's an orc. You can't like
Yeah.
consciously change that.
Yeah. True.
You know? So I think that's just cheating. Well, then how the blind date works? You don't do it with a blindfold.
Yeah, dude, but like you
That's the whole point. You go with a blindfold and you talk for.
people in chat gotta be like fucking up the like the argument was valid. It was fucking valid. And they're like, you're not actually blind at a blind date, dude. Actually, dude, it's called blind
It is
date
like
because you don't know the person. Like, shut
Oh,
the
you know
fuck
the
up.
person, but there's another degree of blind date. No, I heard about that. I heard there's a restaurant. It's a blind date restaurant where you go and
Yeah.
it's all in the dark.
Yeah.
You eat in the dark.
There's one in
Plus-
Germany too, actually.
You can't see. It can be like that.
Dude, look at my jawline. It's actually coming back, bro.
Sir,
Convict
does
Johnny has
this
so much money.
refresh
If he
your
wants, he can get the
recollection
world's
that
best
you did, in
lawyers.
fact, send
Yeah.
this picture to your friend Rocky Pennington?
Yes,
Could
I
be.
did.
But like, I think his lawyers are good. Like, I don't think his lawyers
You
are bad.
sent it to her on August 7th, 2014 at 11:24 p.m., correct?
That is correct.
Literally F5 the IRL.
Dude, look how the texts
So you
look
sent
like.
Miss
That
Pennington
was
this
in
picture of
fucking
Mr. Depp with ice cream spilled
1980 or
on him,
something.
right?
That is correct.
And you wrote, quote, "This is what I've been dealing with," end quote. Did I read that right?
You did read that right. That's correct.
And this is you protecting Mr. Depp.
That is me getting support from my best friend.
This is you supporting Mr. Depp.
This is me getting support from my best friend. I also need support.
You weren't afraid the monster would get upset that you took this picture?
The monster.
This
Brrr,
was,
how are you doing, Tyson?
Opiate Johnny. This is a different version of him. This is Opiate on
Yo, dude, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Let me actually move the.
The monster, as you called him, would get upset that you sent this
Move
picture
the
to your
Lord.
friend.
Well, he's all of those things.
I don't know about
He-
this
of
There we
course
go.
line
he
of
would get
questioning.
upset. Of
Thank you,
course
dude.
that's
Appreciate
scary
it.
to me, of course. But
Did it stop you from
15
sending
months,
this picture
dude.
to your friend, did it?
Holy fuck.
why would it?
Mr. Depp's right hand is in his
Amber,
pocket, right,
that's
Miss
me
Hood?
getting support from my
Yes,
best
that's
friend.
correct.
The legend says.
You also showed this jury pictures of cocaine. Do you recall that?
Yes, that's correct.
Holy fuck, I'm actually getting sleepy.
Let's take a
But
look
I
at one of
did
those.
wake up at 6.
We could please pull up
Because of doctor
Defendant's
appointments.
Exhibit 167A, which is already in evidence.
Now I go to
The
bed.
legend says. The man was forced to watch
Sleep well,
a
dude.
public
Sleep
stream
well.
for an
Have a
hour
nice night.
straight.
And concentrate in school tomorrow. Is my cam okay?
Directing your attention, Ms. Heard, to a photograph. This is a photograph you took in March of 2013.
They're
right?
talking about this
That is
again.
correct.
Isn't it like where
Taken
Johnny
your
said there
apartment
couldn't be
in
cocaine
Florida?
because it would just fall out?
Yes,
And this is your breakfast table.
Buying that
that is
thing.
correct.
And it's your testimony that Mr. Depp left this breakfast table
1v1.
just the way you took it.
That is correct.
So this is what the table looked like after Mr. Depp had been doing cocaine.
Well, clearly he has yet to snort these lines.
Oh, sorry.
Well, oh, okay.
There are 4 lines of cocaine on this table, right, Ms. Heard?
3. I can
In
see
this
3.
picture, I see 4 lines.
I see
There
3.
isn't any cocaine
I see 3
residue
too.
around those lines, right?
Not that I can tell.
Dude, this is like, where's Waldo? I
Doesn't
can only
really
see
look
3
like
lines.
anyone's been doing cocaine off that table, does it?
Also, it
All
looks
due
like a
respect, I'm not
fucking
sure you know
small
how that
line.
works.
I'm asking if you do. You testified you've done cocaine.
I have.
Doesn't really look like Mr. Depp or anyone was doing cocaine off that table, does it?
I beg to differ with you on that. When you snort cocaine, typically it goes into your nose.
And there's
Doesn't stay on the
residue.
What? No.
There's residue from that cocaine when your
Yeah.
lips and nose touch the table, right?
Well, the tampon applicator next to the driver's
Okay.
license that you see is a device that I believe my sister had taught him to use in order to put the cocaine in your nose.
Okay, sure.
Depp
No,
is a
she's
pretty
throwing her
heavy
sister under the
smoker,
bus.
Right?
He is.
And that's a cigarette in the ashtray in the back there? Back right?
Yes, it looks like one of his hand rolls.
There's no other cigarettes
Speaks
in
so
that
bad,
ashtray,
never
are
100% true.
I
Yeah,
see one cigarette.
because it just lays like so
there?
convenient.
The one that's not smoked.
That's correct.
There's no ash in that ashtray either, is there?
Not that I can tell in this picture.
It's pretty clean.
In this picture, it looks like it, yes.
It's a pretty neat
Oh, it's
table.
a setup.
Wouldn't you agree?
That's what I'm
It's
thinking.
Depends on what you're
fucking
calling it, I
setup.
suppose.
And you sent this picture to your friend Rocky Pennington
The
as well,
beer
didn't
is
you?
full.
I sure did.
Yeah.
And when you sent it, you said, quote, "Look at my morning," or something like that. Is that right?
Yay for mornings.
So you have a habit of sending stage photographs to your friend Rocky, don't you?
I had a habit of communicating with my best friend about what was going on in my life.
Dude, I thought she's going in on the
Wait a
staged
minute.
You
photos.
don't have any pictures of Mr. Depp actually consuming cocaine, do you?
I don't think I have a picture of him mid snort.
You don't even have any pictures of Mr. Depp with cocaine.
What do you mean by that?
Holding cocaine, standing next to cocaine, sitting next to cocaine.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you haven't shown any of those pictures like that to the jury, have you?
I don't know.
That's funny as
no,
fuck.
I haven't.
Oh shit!
And you were never able to catch Mr. Depp with cocaine on film either, were you?
But she
never tried.
testified that she took it herself.
But you were able to catch him sleeping, right?
I have seen him pass out in all sorts of places, yes.
But does cocaine like do the
And you also captured
opposite?
a video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen that was played again for this jury today, beating up some cabinets. Do you recall
Yo, Saj, how you doing? How are you doing, my man? We're watching the
Zoning out.
Amber
Please,
versus
man.
Johnny.
beating up
Bye-bye?
some cabinets?
She still has something else.
Yes. Slamming
Okay.
Things around, yes.
You took that video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen, right?
I did.
So bad. No, she fucked up. She
And you
did,
took
yeah.
it on one of your iPad devices?
What was
I
that?
took it on my iPad.
I'm confused. Good chat.
You were deposed in August of 2016 in connection with your divorce proceedings from Mr.
What?
Depp, right?
That is correct.
And you will recall that the video of Mr. Depp in the kitchen was released online the day before your deposition in August of 2016, don't you?
That's correct.
You're the one who released that video.
Incorrect.
Isn't that true?
That's incorrect. I flew in from another place at the time. I remember learning about it when I landed.
That's some bullshit.
So it's just a coincidence that the video you took of Mr. Depp was released the day before you were
What?
deposed in connection with your divorce from Mr. Depp.
I absolutely had nothing to do with that. I wouldn't even know how to do something like that.
What is X doing? No. I don't know why they don't work, but they don't work. My goal was to make you as confused as possible. As yeah, that worked. That worked, dude. That worked out. But I don't know why they don't work. I'm trying to fix it,
And
but
in
I haven't
connection with
found the
that settlement, you
reason yet.
received,
Sorry.
$7 million from Mr. Depp. True?
That's correct.
And then
6.8 exactly.
your settlement amount was $7 million.
That's correct.
Damn.
And then you released a statement in which you claimed you would be donating the entire $7 million to charity, right?
She
That's
didn't though.
correct.
She didn't.
You stated you would be donating half of the $7 million to the ACLU,
That's correct.
and you would be donating the other half to Children's Hospital.
I swear I
of
saw
St.
this before because she
That's
didn't.
correct.
Here
And
it
you also
comes.
stated, with respect to the $7 million divorce settlement, that money played no role except for the extent that you could donate the money to charity.
Perfect. I think I'm gonna
Yes,
leave now.
that's
Have
correct.
fun. Dude, thank you.
Please go
Have a
up
nice
and
sleep.
exhibit
Have a nice sleep.
1259.
Yeah, she
What
didn't
is
donate shit.
1259?
There was like over 75% missing, right?
This is an article entitled Amber Heard Donates Johnny Depp Divorce Settlement to Charity. Read her statement in full. Is that correct?
That's what the title says, yes.
Directing your attention to the portion on the second page where it says, quote, read the statement below.
Fuck me.
She's gonna make her read it?
Is that the statement you released, Ms. Heard?
That is correct.
Hmm.
Your Honor, I move to admit the statement and the article as redacted.
Objection, hearsay.
It's her statement.
It's her statement. What the fuck?
This is not her statement. This is some. This
She
is-
just testified, Your Honor,
said
that it's her
it's her
statement.
Yeah, she did.
May I see the full?
Everything else is redacted.
Okay, then I have no objection.
All right,
Let's go.
1259 in evidence as redacted.
Goofy.
That was weird.
The statement reads, as
That was
described
so
in the
weird,
restraining
dude.
order and divorce settlement, money played no role for me personally and never has, except to the extent that I could donate it to charity, and in doing so, hopefully help those less able to defend themselves. As reported in the media, the amount received in the divorce was $7 million, and $7 million is being donated. This is over and above any funds that I have given away in the past and will continue to give away in the future. Did I read that correctly?
That is correct. I don't remember that last line, but I have no. It doesn't stand out to me as wrong.
There's nothing inaccurate in the statement.
Not that I recognize, no.
Mr. Depp donated $100,000 of the divorce settlement directly to the ACLU. Is that right?
Right at the beginning of the divorce settlement,
I'm almost
he,
falling asleep.
Donated $100,000 to each charity on my behalf or towards my contribution.
Yeah.
So
10 minutes and going
$100,000
offline.
To each.
Like,
to
I'm
the
fucking sleepy.
ACLU.
And to the Children's Hospital.
Wait.
And in response, you publicly demanded that Mr. Depp pay the divorce settlement directly to you instead of the charities, right?
That was always the agreement, actually, is for him to pay me directly. It was not his money as per the settlement agreement to give away and reap a tax benefit from. I said if he wants to do it and give to charity all of a sudden, then he should pay the correct amount and not try to get a big tax
Wait,
break for it.
the
So
tax
effectively for his
breaks?
tax bracket, he should be paying
That's
double
not how that
amount
works.
to the charity directly. And if he wanted to pay the charity
It
directly,
does though,
he
right?
could.
It does.
That's not even
He
how
could
that
do that.
works.
It's fine with me.
I mean,
No,
I-
it's not.
You need to pay the
He's
adjusted
earning
amount.
more than me,
Because
so he
tax
might
breaks
actually
it.
be right.
Ultimately, the rest of the $7
But,
million divorce settlement was paid directly
I
to
do know
you,
that
right?
you like can
Over time,
deduct
yes.
some
And
tax
Mr. Depp didn't
of
end
like
up paying the
stuff
rest
you
of the $7 million divorce
donate,
settlement
because that's
directly
like
to
how
the
rich people do
charities you
that with like
identified.
paintings and
That is
shit.
correct. He
You're
paid
misunderstanding.
the installments to me.
You stopped that from happening, didn't you?
I don't understand what your question is. I'm sorry.
You stopped Mr. Depp from paying the charities that you had named directly.
That is incorrect. I said if you want to pay the charities directly, pay the adjusted amount, or pay as per our agreement in the settlement or in the divorce, as per our agreement.
You also
And he
publicly
chose to do the former, not the latter. I mean, the other way around.
You also publicly stated that the $7 million divorce settlement should be paid to the charities immediately in full, right?
If he wanted to pay it in the way that he was suggesting, yes.
And you said publicly that the payments to the charities should not be drawn out over many years, right?
I said that I don't recall the exact words that I used, but basically that he shouldn't use this as a novel interest in getting a tax break. That if he wanted to do that and not pay me the settlement, that was fine, but he would have to pay the adjusted amount and not make it, you know, a
The
commitment he would not
adjusted
fulfill
amount?
or try to avoid in some
What
other
does
way.
that even mean?
And that's because you wanted the entire world to think that you were donating every penny
So
of the
add
$7
the
million
breaks
divorce
on
settlement
top.
as soon as you received it from Mr. Depp. Isn't that right?
No, I was going to be receiving it in installments, and I would be paying in installments the donations.
That makes sense.
In fact, you released a statement in response to Mr. Depp's $100,000 donations to the ACLU and CHLA, didn't you?
I don't recall.
Let's see if we can refresh your recollection.
What a fucking bitch,
Could you
dude.
please pull
Holy
up
shit.
Plaintiff's Exhibit 1260?
I wonder what her notes say.
This is
Question.
an article entitled
If
Amber Heard and
denies
Johnny Depp
this.
row over divorce donations. And if I could direct your attention to where it says, I believe it's on the second page. Her spokeswoman responded in a
Dude,
statement.
actually, I'm so fucking
The
sleepy.
language that follows the statement you released.
Hearsay, spokeswoman, it's not her.
Holy fuck, I'm actually going offline now. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hope to see you guys next time. And
Spokesman is
I'm
an
dipping.
exemption of the rule.
Screw.
Hearsay.